Your story. You're watching WCBI Sunrise.
All right, everyone, welcome back. So Nick is joining me in studio with Benton's Military Hardware. And Nick, you said going into the new year, you really want to educate our viewers on how to safely use particular products and even people who come into the store. So you got a few things, and I told you I literally have no idea what any of this is. So this is a learning lesson for myself. So I feel like we should start with the bag, the infamous bag.
The infamous bag, the big and scary bag. This is actually one of our most popular products because it is a drain cleaner.
Okay.
Actually, it is sulfuric acid, which is it's a really powerful acid, and people like it because it's super effective. If there's something in your line, it's going to knock it loose, but it is something that you need to be cautious of. I mean, you know, just look at the bag. It's got skulls all over it. It's got corrosive and everything like that. It's not something you want to play with. So I want to talk a little bit about proper usage of this product because I spent this morning, I read the label, I figured out a lot of different things about this product. So you need to, when you're using this product, this is not something that I'm saying you should do. This is something you really need to do. This is a safety thing. You need to be wearing gloves and you need to be wearing goggles because this is an extremely corrosive product and it's designed really for plastic pipes like PVC and stuff like that. It is really strong, so you need to make sure that you don't get it on yourself, you don't get it in your eyes because it can blind you, it can burn your skin. So it's one of those things. You also, a lot of people pour it down their sink drain and stuff like that, and then they think, oh, I need to just run hot water as soon as I run it. Don't do that. Do not do that. You need to use cold water after waiting 15 minutes because it causes a chemical reaction, and if that reaction happens too quickly, it can splash back. And the manufacturer even recommends you use a non-aluminum cover, like something to put over the drain hole, so it doesn't come shooting back up at you. So, and don't look down while it's working. So.
And then this is should only be used for like sink drains, correct?
Correct, yes. It says you can use it in a toilet, but to use it in a toilet, what you need to do is you need to drain the water from the toilet until, it says right here, it says they're between 4 and 8 ounces. More could crack the bowl. So it will crack your toilet.
That'd be another problem on your to-do list right there. Okay, so Nick, you've also got, did you call them snakes? Is that what they're called?
So I brought some drain snakes and some augers. So it's kind of like, well, you know, I can't pour that in the toilet. I've got a toilet clog and the plunger's just not doing the job. Well, that's what I've got right here. I have got a toilet auger.
This is the real deal.
This is real deal. But the thing about it is, this is really not that much more expensive than a drain cleaner. You're thinking, oh, this is going to be super expensive. Plumbers have this. Well, not really. I mean, it's one of those things. This is, I believe it's less than $30. And it's got a cover right here so that you don't scratch up your bowl, and you just run that down there and unclog it. So.
And then is this more for like a sink style right here?
Yes. So this is more of a sink unclogger. So you can just, you want to wear gloves because you don't want to get that stuff on your hands, and run that down the line.
And I do have a question. So if we use something like this, do we use the snake afterwards, or you wouldn't recommend that?
I wouldn't recommend that. And
because that would be something I would think to do. I'd be like, I'm going to do it extra clean, get it extra unclogged. I'm going to use the solution and use the snake right here. And then also we've got this quickly before we wrap.
Yep. So this right here is a Drain King, and you hook this to a water hose. You run it down your line, and what it does is it puts water pressure on the other side of the line, forcing whatever's down there out of it.
All right. Well, Nick, good information right here. If you ever have any questions, you can go visit Nick at Benton's Military Hardware. Guys, we'll be right back to wrap up the show.